Sir,
Yes.
excuse me. One person, one drink, please.
Huh? Huh? What is coffee? Payment? Phone number.
That moment, it surprises almost everyone because Korean cafes don't just serve coffee.
Wow.
They run on invisible rules. In Korea, you can leave your $3,000 MacBook on a cafe table and walk away without panic. No one touches it. But try sharing one drink for hours or start filming the second you walk in and suddenly you are the problem. Why? Today, as a Korean couple, we're breaking down the 6 hidden cafe rules every visitor should know before stepping into a Korean cafe. Korea has truly beautiful cafes like this one. Sometimes the entrance alone makes you stop and admire it. So naturally, you start taking photos first, right? But in some cafes, especially scenic view cafes or places famous on social media, you may be asked to place your order before using the space. Not every cafe does this. However, in places with heavy foot traffic, it's often a way to prevent people from using the space without purchasing anything and to manage the number of guests. Recently, one of our subscribers told us they visited a cafe and were asked to order before even looking around. They said it made them feel not very welcome. We've experienced something similar ourselves. At a large ocean view cafe, we were asked to order before entering the inner seating area. It can feel a little surprising, but rather than personal unkindness, it's better understood as a difference in operating style. Korea has one of the highest kiosk adoption rates in the world. It fits well with the country's famous 빨리빨리, which means fast and fast culture. But for first-time users, it's not easy. Even when there is English mode, coupon, points, or membership, you have to go through multiple steps before your order is complete. And if someone is waiting behind you, you suddenly feel even more nervous. After traveling to over 60 countries, we have noticed something interesting. In many places, waiting patiently is considered polite, right? In Korea, deciding quickly often feels closer to the cultural norm of politeness. But here's the important part. Don't be afraid of the 빨리빨리 energy. If you get stuck, try saying this. Sorry, can you help me? Most Koreans will gladly help you. People genuinely care about visitors having a good experience in Korea. One person, one drink. Isn't that obvious? You might think so. But Korea has a strong culture of sharing food. Bingsu, large desserts, brunch menus meant for the table. Sharing is common. So sometimes, not everyone orders their own drink. However, some cafes strictly require one person, one drink per person. We've even ordered bread and cake that cost much more than the drinks, and we're still asked to purchase an additional beverage. This is actually something Koreans themselves are divided on. So why does this rule exist? Because in Korea, a cafe isn't just about buying coffee. It's closer to temporarily using a portion of expensive urban space, especially in cities like Seoul. The atmosphere, the seating, the high-speed Wi-Fi. If you think of it as a small seat usage fee, bundled into your drink, it becomes easier to understand. I'm only staying for 10 minutes, so you order a drink in a takeaway cup. But the staff tells you that dine-in isn't allowed with it. It can feel confusing, but this isn't a personal decision by the employee. It's related to Korea's environmental regulations. To reduce single-use waste, disposable cups are restricted for in-store use. If a cafe violates this rule, they can be fined. So if you are staying inside, a mug is a default. If you're planning to leave soon, order in a mug first and ask for takeaway when you leave. Most places will gladly help you. This is something that surprises many visitors. Reserving a seat with your laptop. In Korea, it's common to leave laptops, phones, or bags on the table while stepping away briefly. We've been pickpocketed twice while traveling the world. One in Lisbon, Portugal, and the other in New York City, the United States. So this culture feels especially surprising to us. However, one important thing, because this practice has become so well known, there have been cases of it being abused. Sometimes the victim is a foreigner. Sometimes the person responsible isn't Korean. Of course, this isn't always the case. The point is, even though Korea is considered relatively safe, it's better not to be overly confident. Safety is built on trust, but basic awareness is necessary anywhere. Vibration pagers are common in Korean cafes. After ordering, you receive a pager and wait at your table. When it vibrates, you go pick up your drink and return the pager. And one more important thing, in Korean cafes, self-returning trays is a norm. Before leaving, don't forget to return your tray. Korean cafes are more than just coffee shops. They're spaces where culture and systems come together. If you understand these unspoken rules before visiting, your experience will feel much more comfortable and enjoyable. If there's another cultural difference you're curious about, leave it in the comments. We might cover it in a future video. And if you want to know not just where to go, but how to travel in Korea, check out our Korea travel ebook and our custom planning service. We help reduce awkward moments and create deeper travel experiences. See you in the next video.